Welcome back.
Hello.
I have Abby here with me, and we are talking more Kingdom Plantae, classification of plants. And I bet you are really excited because we're moving from group 1 to group 2 today. We're still talking class Monocotyledonnae, but now we're talking about group 2, which are the monocotyledons that have a floral envelope or petals. Because if you remember, group 1 were the flowering plants with one cotyledon that had no petals or sepals. And so now we're moving into the monocotyledons that have petals. And so let's open up this material and see what we've got. Okay, inside of Kingdom Plantae, there are 2 divisions. We have division Cryptogamae and division Phanerogamae, and we're going to be talking more about division Phanerogamae. So we'll slide that one right out of our way. And now inside division Phanerogamae, we have 2 branches, branch Gymnospermae and Angiospermae. And of course, we're talking flowering plants. And so we are going to be talking, we're not just talking flowering plants, we're talking flowering plants that have a seed protected in a vessel. And so we're working with the angiosperms. Now within branch Angiospermae, we have 2 classes, and we haven't talked about the second class. We are still talking about class Monocotyledonnae, and we know that Monocotyledonnae means one cup-shaped hollow. So now we're going to check out class Monocotyledonnae, and last time we were working with group 1, and this time we're going to be working with group 2. Okay, so we've been talking a lot of group 2 for a few weeks now, and we are finally down to our last family in group 2. And I know that we saved the best for last, maybe? I don't know, they're all really great. So we are talking about the families of group 2. And so far we have talked about family Amaryllidaceae. And then we talked about family Liliaceae. And then we talked about family Iridaceae. And now we're talking about Orchidaceae, the orchid family. And we love growing orchids. We have a couple different ones that grow here in our kitchen, and we really enjoy them. So let's learn more about Orchidaceae. Okay, members of the orchid family have the following characteristics in common. They are terrestrial, perennial herbs. The roots are thickened and cord-like. Some orchids are epiphytic, which I think means that they don't grow, they grow in the air. They have air roots that don't have to grow in the soil. The leaves are alternate. The flower is highly showy and irregular. There are 450 genera or genuses in this family. That's a lot. That's a lot of orchids. Oh, I just made a connection. So think about our work we've done with flowers and pollination and what makes orchids special with their pollinators. And maybe that'll help you think about why there's so many genuses in the orchid family. There are a lot of varieties. I cannot pronounce all of them. I'll try one of them, vanilla.
Try another.
I'll try another one. Cypridium, habenaria, and spiranthes, maybe. Those might be how you pronounce them. Okay, I have a huge card here to read about Orchidaceae. So hang on and let's get some pictures going while I do that for you. Hold on just a second. Family Orchidaceae. Members of the Orchidaceae family have uniquely formed floral envelopes with one petal forming a lip or pouch. The flowers have 1 or 2 stamens fused with the style. The ovary is inferior with a large number of minute ovules. These mature to a capsule containing hundreds of small light seeds. The pollen grains are sticky. Of all the plants that have developed a partnership with the insects, the orchids show the greatest specialization. With subtle odor, and strange structure, many of them limit their pollinators to a single species of insect. In spite of this dependence upon particular insects, orchids have been able to colonize a variety of different areas of the world. In the humid tropics, some of them grow upon the branches of giant trees with aerial roots collecting humidity from the air. Many wildflowers belong to this family, such as lady slipper, calypso or fairy slippers, and purple fringed orchid. Also, the vanilla plant belongs to this family. Weren't those orchids beautiful? They sure are cool. And actually, it was funny. We just made the connection right before I read the slideshow or read the card with the slideshow. And it was talking about those specialized pollinators, just like I was hinting at. So if you want to know more about that, that would be fun research to add to your Kingdom Plantae work. Okay, so we're going to tuck Family Orchidaceae back into its folder. Family Orchidaceae is part of Group 2. Group 2 are the monocotyledons with a floral envelope and petals. All right. Group 2 is part of class Monocotyledinae. Class Monocotyledinae is made up of both Group 1 and Group 2. Class Monocotyledinae is part of branch Angiospermae, the flowering plants. Branch Angiospermae is part of division Phanerogamae, or the plants that have a visible marriage, way of reproducing. And division Phanerogamae is part of Kingdom Plantae, or the classification of all plants on Earth. All right, let's wrap this up for next time, because I love getting gifts and opening presents, even if it's just, well, I shouldn't say just, especially when it's things to learn. I hope that you are enjoying your Kingdom Plantae lessons as much as I am. And I hope that as you're learning these things, you're able to start noticing plants that are growing either in your house or at the park, or maybe you are at the flower store or the grocery store where they have flowers, and you can share some of your learning with your family. I'll see you next time.